Hi there, fragrance family. This is Tracy with the 3-Wick Thesis Candle channel. Thanks so much for joining me today for my March burn rotation video. I have 4 crates of 3 wicks plus half a crate of single wicks to talk to you about today. I am putting chapters in, so if you want to skip around, you can click on the links in the description. That way you don't have to watch the whole video unless you want to. If you are a returning subscriber, thanks so much for coming back. And if you're new and you want to see my burn rotation every month, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you get these videos when they're released. I have quite a few of these candles to get through today, so I'm really just going to share the label with you and the scent notes and give you a little insight into why I put it in my March rotation. I also have some lighting the way reviews on a few of these, so I'll be sure to put links to those in the description as well in case you want a more in-depth analysis on some of these. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first one I'll introduce, and these are in no particular order, I'm just kind of randomly pulling them out of the crate that I have loaded here. This is Goose Creek's Cool Raindrops. Love this jar. I love how it's a little bit translucent with the black lid. On the West Coast where I live, it's already starting to get kind of warm. This week the highs were in the mid-70s, and I know some of you are probably like really envious of that. But for me, winter is the only break I get where I feel like I get some cold weather and some rain, so I'm kind of already dreading spring being here. I grew up in the Midwest and I get it. I know like you're lucky not to have good weather until April, but I really want to slow things down here. So I am manifesting cool raindrops on the West Coast. We need more rain too. So scent notes are cool rain, iced bergamot, black pepper, and fresh sage. And this one is just a really nice earthy aquatic scent. You get that just a bit of like zesty freshness from the bergamot. Yeah, just a beautiful fragrance. I do have a full review on this one. I'll go ahead and link it in the description below in case you want to hear more of my thoughts on that one. I have 2 pistachio candles that I added to this rotation. I'll explain to you why. First, I'll tell you that I absolutely love this new fragrance from Goose Creek. This is their Luscious Pistachio. Love the label with this kind of geometric wallpaper design. Gold lid is super fancy. Scent notes on this are pistachio milk, silky shea butter, and velvet petals. Yum. It's nutty. It has a fragrance that feels like body care or some sort of lotion or cream. That's that shea butter coming through. I often don't like edible and inedible scents paired together, but this one is really well done. It's very well balanced. I've only owned this 2 days. So at the time of me filming this video, I've only had this for 2 days and I've already gotten through, I don't know, at least a fourth of it. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to finish it off. Highly recommend it. And to pair with this one, because I feel like I'll just rip through this really fast. So I'm gonna savor this one in March, and I'm gonna rip through Bath and Body Works Pistachio Milk and Honey. I don't know if I'd say that this one's gonna be a hate burn, but it's definitely gonna be like a, can I get through this pistachio candle so that I can justify ordering more of this one? Because I actually have, I'm up to I think 3 or 4 pistachio candles now. This one by far is the winner. I also have the Yankee Pistachio Latte. So this is the winner, and this one I just need to get through so that I have fewer pistachio candles. Not super crazy about this one. Scent notes are toasted pistachio, cozy shea butter, whipped vanilla musk. It annoys me that they call it honey, a honey candle, when there's no honey in this. Very much along the same lines as this one, both have pistachio and shea butter as scent notes, but this one almost comes off as sunscreen. It's like, to me it smells like you put sunscreen on your body and then you licked honey off your finger. Like that's my impression on this one. On this one, my impression is that you have a body lotion that's pistachio fragranced and it just smells good. So this one's definitely the winner. This one I'm just trying to get through. I also get super annoyed with the neutral line jars from White Barn because they tend to dud out really bad halfway through and get super sooty. So this is in the rotation, but it's mostly just to slow down my burn of this one and to make room for more of that one. By the way, I do have Lighting the Way reviews for both of these. I will link those in the description below in case you want to hear about those two reviews. So my husband chose a couple to go in the rotation. He just wants to kind of go back to some of his favorite scents that he missed out in February because we were so focused on our burn rotation. The first one in this rotation that he chose is number 33 from Bath & Body Works. This is a White Barn candle. This has been re-released as, is it Espresso Lemon Twist or Lemon Twist Espresso? I'll put a picture of it right here for you. Now, this scent seems to be really polarizing on Reddit. Like, people are talking about how they hate it and other people are saying how they love it. I love this scent, and people say that lemon and espresso don't belong together, and I'm worried that they haven't had good espresso because lemon and espresso absolutely go together. If you get some single origin espresso or single origin coffee beans from Ethiopia, there's almost always a really bright, juicy citrus note to the coffee, and it is delicious and absolutely goes together. So you don't have to like it, right? But don't make the claim that lemon and espresso don't go together because they do. Oh yeah, it's just beautiful. It's so zesty and juicy and lemony, but then you get that hint of coffee in the background. Scent notes on this one are espresso beans, warm vanilla, and lemon peel. This one also will be in my coffee adjacent episode that's going to be out next week. This is one of my faves on that roster, so you'll hear more about this one in a future video. Love that candle. He loves it. We love it together. He also wanted, he's in a citrus kick, obviously. He wanted more citrus. And so we chose the iced lemon pound cake from Bath & Body Works. He originally had chose, I think it was the orange agave from White Barn. But then we kind of thought, well, it's too juicy. It's very sweet. It feels very summer. This is heavier and more gourmand and feels a little bit more appropriate for the colder weather that I'm manifesting to come back. So we went with this one. Yeah, this just smells like it kind of reminds me of the old school lemon Girl Scout cookies. They've ruined their cookies. I gotta say, Girl Scouts, what are you doing? They've changed their cookies so much in the last decade that the lemon cookies aren't that good anymore. But this smells like they used to smell. Delicious. Scent notes on this are sugary glazed icing, pure lemon zest, fluffy pound cake, and whipped cream. Ooh, and I've got some oil in the bottom there, so that means it's getting strong. Okay, so there's that one. And then I think this might be the last one that my husband requested. In general, he just does whatever I want, which is one of the reasons I love him. But also, he loves everything I choose, so it's all good. But he wanted to burn the Danbury shortbread. He was in the mood for this kind of cookie scent. This was a part of the Bridgerton line from... Was this a part of the summer release last year? Anyway, we found this sass this year for winter sass. Picked up a couple of these. Scent notes are whipped vanilla, almonds, and sugar crystal. Yeah, really sweet, very cookie-ish. We got about 2/3 of this one left to go. Really close to using up one of the soaps on this one, which reminds me my empties video is going to be posted on Sunday. Might see a soap in there. I have one more day left. Don't know if it's going to get used up, though. The soap is really nice. I actually like the soap better than the candle. I'm not sure why. This can just be really sweet, but he loves it, so we go with it. Okay, let me grab my next crate. Okay, I have my next crate for us, and along that same Bridgerton line, let's talk about the Wisteria Garden candle that I added. Love the labels on these, just so beautiful. I love how that gold foil just kind of shimmers. Also looks like wallpaper to me. And these both have the embossed lid, which is just really nice. So this one has scent notes of sweet rosewood, English rain, and lemon petals. Just a really solid floral. It's fresh from the lemon. You get an aquatic scent. It almost smells like a bergamot from the English rain. And the rosewood is really pretty. I have quite a few floral scents in this rotation just because around here at least we already are getting spring flowers blooming. I have some bulbs that are coming up right now. Our roses are coming back to life. There's daffodils popping up everywhere. So it's time for florals. I'm here for it. March rotation is helping me kind of embrace spring as it's arriving. The next one is Bath & Body Works Greenhouse Fern. This is a new candle for me. I love this jar. I picked this up during Winter Sass, and I'm excited to try it. Scent notes are lush bergamot, violet leaves, and jasmine blooms. Yeah, it just feels floral and earthy and like dewy greenish. Really pretty. Very excited. Love the copper lid on this too. Absolutely beautiful. All right, and that was one. I got this one for 75% off at Sass, so really excited about that. All right, this one I've been talking about for a while, y'all. This is Patchouli Leaves. I did finally get my beautiful spring jar, sent back the other one. Really excited to get this one ripping in the house. Woodland patchouli, green leaves, rich cashmere, and white woods. Such a nice, authentic patchouli smell. It just feels so grounding and earthy. I love it. I'm so excited to try this one out. I feel like that was a really good addition to my burn rotation and my candle collection in general. I haven't burned this one yet, so I might actually do a Lighting the Way review on this, but that won't be... It'll be sometime next week. I have a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline, y'all. I might have to start posting twice a day. I have too much stuff to talk about. Okay, here's another one I got at Sass that I'm ready to burn. This is the Mahogany Rose from Bath & Body Works. That's nice. Scent notes: rich mahogany, black teakwood, soft rose petals, and rain-kissed English ivy. Gotta be honest, I'm not usually a fan of teakwood, and I'm not usually a fan of ivy. However, it was 75% off. I love rose. I like mahogany. I wouldn't say I love it. I just want to give it a try. I thought for $6.75 or however much it ended up being, yeah, it would have been less than that. It would have been around $6 because this is a $24.95 candle, so $6.25, $6.24, whatever. I'm going to try it. And if I don't like it, I'll give it away. So this one's in the rotation for March. It just feels very earthy, but also floral, which I like. I went ahead and popped this one in my March rotation too. This is the Warm and Welcome. I chose this one for a couple of reasons. This is Goose Creek, by the way. One is that, again, I still feel like it's a little bit chilly here. The weather feels like I still need a hoodie. I still want to cozy up with a blanket. I want to enjoy this while that's the vibe. Plus, I just love this candle. I could see myself burning this year round, but I want to focus on it this month when it feels most appropriate to me. Scent notes on this are vanilla cashmere, marshmallow creme, white mocha, and warm amber. So delicious. Warm, earthy. You get that the cashmere is really nice, especially with that vanilla added in. The marshmallow creme isn't too sweet. It just is really well balanced with the amber, the more earthy notes. Really excited to burn that one. Cannot wait. And then the last one in this crate is Bath & Body Works Book Loft. I chose this one because I know for March, I know for a lot of people, March is like March Madness. It's basketball season. As a professor, it's midterm season. So I am burning this because it's time to study, y'all. It's time to get down to grading, and I just feel like I'm going to have my nose in a book. I'm taking classes, plus I teach, so I'll be studying for midterms and grading them. This just feels March appropriate to me. Scent notes on this are, well, useless. Pair your favorite book with notes of crisp bergamot, woods, and warm blanket. Let me see. They actually did add the scent notes, thankfully, with the latest spring candle. This is the fall label, which went 75% off during Sass. Eventually, at first it was 50% off, and then it went 75%. Although I got this one, I think, at the 60% off fall sale. Let's see. They updated the scent notes. Yeah, crisp bergamot, neroli, which I think is why I love it, and cozy woods. This is, it's really close to being a tie for first with Colin's Return. This is by far one of my favorite candles of all time. So excited to focus on that. And I have a lot of backstock of this because they also had last spring or summer's candle on 75% off, and my store had a lot I think I have 8 of these in backstock, so I gotta rip through these, y'all. I have too many. I was afraid it wouldn't come back, and then it did. Happy it came back, but now I'm like, maybe I bought too many. Okay, let me grab my other crate. Okay, next crate is ready to go. Oh, I forgot my husband chose this one too. He loves this Hummingbird tea cake from Bath & Body Works. This is the candle from last year. I got this at Winter Sass, 75% off. We did stock up. I think we have 2 backups of this one. Scent notes are pineapple cake batter, cinnamon spice, and toasted pecans. It's so gourmandy. This smells like banana bread to me. Even though it's pineapple, it smells like banana. He loves this thing. This is like a powerhouse to me. It is strong. It smells up the whole house. So we're going to burn it. But I might be shutting my office door. I like it. It's so powerful. He loves it. Like, he can't get enough. I think he might light 2 of these at once if he had the choice. But we're gonna rotate it because he wants to smell it, and I support that. Another one from the Bridgerton series. I am doing Penelope's First Kiss. I feel like maybe this belonged in my February rotation, but honestly, I was kind of savoring it. I also got this one at Sass. I also bought one on Candle Day, and I think I have 2. I might have 3. I love it so much, and it's never coming back. And so I just feel like, unless they repackage it. So I've been hoarding it, but I need to stop doing that. I need to just burn what I enjoy, because there's new stuff coming that I'm going to feel the same way about. So I'm putting it in the rotation for March. Scent notes are subtle white roses, soft peonies, and Regency era pages. You're seeing a theme. Lots of book studying, midterms again, floral for spring. Such a nice, dusty rose. It almost smells like... I feel like I used to do this when I was younger. I don't know why. Maybe it was a trend in the 90s. But I would get, like, roses from my husband. When we were high school sweethearts, so we kind of grew up together. And he would give me roses in high school. And I would, like, I'm going to smash it in between a book, right? To, like, dry it out and press it. And I feel like this smells like when I would open up the book and the rose had dried and been flattened. That's what this reminds me of. So just dusty, velvety petals of a rose. Really beautiful scent. Can't wait to burn this one. I also have fresh cut lilacs. This is last year's label. Also got this for 75% off at Winter Sass. Scent notes are lilac bouquets, dewy greens, and soft spring air. But this is really nice. Powerhouse. Can't wait to burn this one. Seasonal appropriate. Really nice floral. I did pick up Garden Weather. This is a new fragrance this spring from Bath & Body Works. Love the floral lids in this series. Absolutely beautiful. Scent notes on this are wild nectar, honeydew melon, and green apple. This one's, I don't know what it's going to smell like burned. I haven't burned it yet. I love the wax color on this though. It's interesting. You get the tartness from the apple. I get the sweetness from the honeydew. I'm not sure what wild nectar is supposed to smell like. There's just something a little bit bizarre about it. I can't put my finger on it. I'm either going to love this or it's going to be okay. I can't tell. It really could go either way. But I will report back at the end of March when this is an empty and let you know what I thought. Another floral, picked up a Flower Child during Winter Sass. I gotta tell you, like, my store, I had 2 stores in my area. My heart flutters just thinking about it. They had so many 75% off candles, and I know I'm lucky because a lot of people didn't have any at all. I went crazy. I bought like one of each, at least. And they had almost the entire spring line from last year, so I didn't have to buy that many spring candles this year, y'all. Which is nice, because I got these all for, $6-7. Yeah, I don't know about this one either. Scent notes are white narcissus? I don't know how to say that. I'll put the spelling up here for you. Cashmere musks and sweet cedarwood. I like the musk and the cedarwood note that's in here. I just don't know how it blends with the floral. I haven't burned this one before, so we'll see. On warm, it might really balance out and come to life. Well, we'll figure that out. Last one in this crate, I'm going to go ahead and burn the Disney Princess Cinderella candle for this month. This one has scent notes of gardenia petals, enchanting musk, and sapphire blue amber. Chose this one because it's new and I just want to burn it, but also I have I think at least two gardenia petals that are going to be in, or gardenia candles that are going to be in my April rotation, and I don't want too much gardenia. I'm actually not a huge fan of gardenia. But this one's well balanced. I feel like I get more of the musk and amber than I do the floral. Yeah, that's just a really pretty scent note. Excited to give this one a try. I haven't lit this one up yet. Can't wait. Okay, let me grab this is my final 3-wick crate. Let me go grab that. All right, 6 more of the crate candles. Next, another one I found at Winter Sass, Vanilla Cloud. Love the label on this. I am a sucker for vanilla candles. I am a sucker for anything marshmallowy. This one has scent notes of airy freesia, vanilla cream, and blonde woods. And the vanilla cream in this, it's straight up marshmallow. It actually smells like Goose Creek's, is it marshmallow sugar? I did see where Goose Creek just released their version of Vanilla Cloud, which I will be picking up. I didn't order it yet. I did put in an order today for Goose Creek, and it's because they're doing when I recorded this, so I'm recording this on Thursday, they had a buy 3, get 4 free, and I don't think this could fit in my cart, so it's going to be the next order. But I want to see how it compares to this one. This is Bath & Body Works, but I'm getting the Goose Creek one too. So, really nice, super sugary. Honestly, I don't get much of the floral or the woods in this. Probably why I like it. So that one for the label and the scent. Also going to go ahead and rip through Tiana. Love, love, love this candle. Again, I feel like people either love this one or hate it. I'm in the love camp. I did do cold impressions on both of the Disney Princess candles I'm burning in March. I'll put the link for that below as well if you want to see it more about that. This is just such a great spring floral note. It has delicate water lily, gilded amber, and shimmering bayou woods. It smells like fresh, wet grass with flowers. I love it. And you get the amber, you get like the sharpness of the amber, but it's not overpowering. I feel like it's really well balanced. I have burned this one already, just once. The throw was a little bit disappointing. I had all the windows open though, so maybe I'll save this for the colder days of March when my windows aren't open so that it has some stronger throw. Okay, new one from Bath & Body Works, Picnic Petals. Not sure about this jar, y'all. Not crazy about the color of the wax. It's okay. I like pink. Something about the label feels, I don't know, boring to me. The tiles. Anyway, scent notes on this: sweet freesia, fresh picked raspberry, and candied jasmine. Love the fruity floral balance to this. The candied jasmine is sugary, but also very white floral. And then the raspberry comes through with a little bit tart, but also a little bit juicy, a little bit fruity. So I'm going to give this one a try. That's brand new. Haven't burned it yet. I have another one from their garden series, Bergamot and Birch. Has the same beautiful lid. Love this label too. And I love that each of these have like, this one has a moth, the other one has a snail. And then if you look around the label, there's like hidden moths everywhere. So there's one here. Is that another one down there? Oh yeah, there's another one here, over here. Yeah, they're just kind of all over the place. The snail has the same thing. There's a snail on the front, and then there's little snails all over the label. It's so cute. Scent notes are vibrant bergamot, black, amber, and birchwood. You definitely get the amber and the birch. I feel like it's not too overpowering, and the bergamot comes through as just this kind of nice brightness. Smells like a subtle candle. I've heard from other reviewers that this is subtle, which is one of the reasons I pulled the trigger on it. I don't usually like birch scents. I'm hoping that this will awaken my palate to that, because there are a lot of birch candles that I would love to love. We'll see. I'll let you know when I do my March empties on whether or not that came to be a favorite. And then my final 3-wick candle is the Wizard of Oz Yellow Brick Road from Goose Creek. Absolutely loved this collab. The labels are so cute. Super nostalgic for me. I grew up watching this movie. Scent notes on this one are red berries, sweet pear, spring blooms, and sugar. Of course, I chose it because it has that spring blooms floral note. Plus, this is just a delicious candle. You get the fruit. The red berries feels like raspberry to me. There's like a tartness to it. And the pear also adds this like hint of earthy, sweet tartness. The floral is very much in the background. It's kind of lingering, and I can't pinpoint what sort of floral it is. It's not super sharp, so that's good. And then the sugar just makes everything smell delicious. I have burned this one already. Can't wait to get through this one. This is a really nice one. I really liked most of that collection, actually. Okay, and then the final big candle I'm doing, I had to pick this up from Yankee. This is their Shamrock candle, or Lucky Shamrock. The scent's okay. I haven't burned this one before. I'm a little bit nervous about how strong of a grassy smell this is, but we'll see. This is a returning favorite for Yankee, originally released in 1980. Let's see, I don't have the scent notes on this. Let me grab those real quick. Okay, well, this is interesting. Usually Yankee has like top, mid, and bottom scent notes listed, and they don't on this one. It just says, this is a fresh and clean fragrance, a touch of Emerald Isle, the fresh scent of lush green hills kissed by a sparkle of sunshine. So no real scent notes. It just smells like cut grass. I don't know how I feel about it. It's really pretty, and I like it. It's very springy. But I used to mow yards as a kid. I grew up in the Midwest, so like we had grass, and nobody hired gardeners. It was the weirdest thing when I moved to the West Coast and nobody mows their own yard. And especially because the yards where I live are so small, I'm like, why don't you just get a push mower and mow it? I used to have a riding mower as a kid, and it took me 2 hours to mow my parents' yard. And so when I smell this, I think of it being really hot and spending 2 hours in the sun mowing the yard when I would rather have been swimming or hanging out with my friends. So we'll see. There might be like some nostalgia, the wrong kind, that gets pulled up from this. And I also am like, is this going to trigger my husband's grass allergies? We'll see. We're going to give it a try. I do have one candle that I can't put in the video because it hasn't arrived yet. Kringle candle, please tell me why you released your St. Patrick's Day candles this week when you take like 2 or 3 weeks to ship your candles, and I probably won't get it until it's like a few days before St. Patrick's Day. They should have released these at like the end of January. I'm kind of disappointed, but that's the story of my life with Kringle. Okay, so I ended up ordering the Leprechaun Treats candles. They have 3 St. Patrick's Day candles. They all sound okay. This one just sounds like a vanilla bomb. So it has top notes of sugar, sweet, and very vanilla, mid notes of creamy vanilla, and base notes of warm amber, more vanilla. I think it's going to be a vanilla candle, y'all. And I assume that warm amber note, I feel like all Kringle candles have this like earthy amber note to them, even if it's not noted. So I'm excited to try that one. If and when it gets here, that will be added to the rotation. It's probably going to honestly be like the second week of March. I still haven't received my 6 for $60 haul that I ordered. That was at least 2 weeks ago. I think it's supposed to be here today, so hopefully soon. But I'm like, come on, y'all. Why'd you release that so late? All right, let me get the single wicks that are in my rotation. I'll be right back. Okay, I only have 5 single wicks that I have in my rotation. I'll definitely be burning other single wicks. I have some in my drawer, my bathroom drawer, that are ones that I've started. I don't know. I'm drawn to them occasionally, so there'll probably be more than this in my empties video for March, but these are the ones that I'm adding to that drawer. The first one, no big surprise, sticking with the St. Patrick's Day vibe. This is the Lucky Vibes candle from Bath & Body Works. It's their Irish Cream Poundcake scent. Scent notes are Irish Cream Liqueur, Fresh Baked Poundcake, Chocolate Caramel Drizzle. I have to say, I've been on the Bath & Body Works subreddit, and I'm happy to see that some people have a similar reaction to this candle that I do. I think someone said it smelled like barf. I don't like the smell of this on cold at all, But it's weird to me because clearly people love it. Like everybody else is like, oh, I wish they would have come out with a 3-wick. Maybe we'll get a 3-wick next year. And I'm like, why do you want a 3-wick in this? I don't know. It smells like... First of all, it smells more like bundt cake to me. It smells like dried out cake. And you get that liqueur boozy note, but it doesn't smell like Irish cream to me. It almost smells like a cheap bourbon. And you get the caramel drizzle, but it just adds like a burnt dry note. I don't know. I feel like this smells like I got drunk and I ate a stale pound cake. Like, and maybe that's why someone said it smells like vomit. Maybe they've had a bad hangover experience with pound cake. Yeah, I don't like this one. My husband doesn't despise it, so whatever. I'm really just in it for the label. I love the ladybugs on it. So we're going to burn it, but it's not going to be on a repurchase list unless, of course, it's for the label. My husband loves this one. This is our first time burning this, so he's excited to try it. This is the Midnight Blue Citrus. This is one of them that I picked up in my recent single wick haul when they had the $10 off sale. I'll put a link to that video in case you're interested. This one has scent notes of juicy citrus, fresh spring water, and sweet mango. The mango is really nice and sweet, and it helps to balance some of the tartness from the orange, from the citrus. And I don't know what spring water is supposed to smell like, but it definitely has like a undercurrent of like an aquatic scent to it. So excited to be trying that one. I also have the Springtime in Paris single wick. I actually got this as a reward. I want to say that was early January when this first came out. I snagged this as a reward. Scent notes are soft peach, lotus blossom, and fresh bergamot. You get the peach. It's kind of a bright, high-pitched scent. The lotus blossom is also, you can get that floral note to it. I don't get much bergamot. We'll see. It's not exactly how I would imagine Springtime in Paris to smell. Also because peach is technically a summer fruit. But excited to try it. I haven't burned Springtime in Paris before, so glad that's in the rotation. Here's the Fresh Cut Lilacs one that I have for the single wick. So the scent notes on this one are the same as the big one. This is just going to be in my bathroom. And I probably won't burn this at the same time as the big one, just so that if I want it to smell like lilacs, I'm not killing 2 candles at once. And then the final single wick and my final candle in my rotation, yeah, I got through all of them, is the Leftovers one from Kalamazoo Candle Company. So I will tell you all, I did burn one of their votives. It's going to show up in my empties video that's getting posted on Sunday. Super clean burn, such high quality wax and burn, like no sooting, very little wax residue. I'm not sure the wicks are self-extinguishing though. I finally just burned it out because it was making me nervous. So I really like the quality of their candles. Their leftover candle is like their leftover wax when they're filling their candles for sale. And it's supposed to have up to 4 different scents in here. And the top one, I can tell you, is lilac, just from smelling it. And it's really pretty. It feels like just pure lilac, whereas, you know, the Bath & Body version has the like dewy greens in it. This just smells like straight up lilac. We'll see what the second scent is. I don't know. I have no way of knowing. So I'll burn it at least until I get to the second scent. And if the second scent is springy, I'll keep burning it and I will update you with the empties on what that was. If it's not a spring scent that's the second note, I'm going to store it and then it will be in a rotation in a future month. But excited to try the lilac. And I'm waiting for that to come out. Their lilac isn't out yet. They haven't posted any of their spring candles. I'm kind of disappointed. They still have a link that just says 2024 rotation. And I'm like, where's your 2025? It's March. I want your 2025 candles. We'll see. I'm waiting. I keep checking. All right, y'all. That is my March rotation. I am so excited to be working on these. I think we'll probably get through all, if not most of them. Might be burning some others on the side. I'm definitely going to be doing reviews, so I'll definitely have other ones going. But I'm excited about some of these. Did I choose any of your favorites? Are any of these ones that you're like, she's not going to like that one? If it's a new scent, leave me a comment below and let me know. So did I make good choices, right? Does this feel like a March rotation that you would be interested in having in your own home? leave me those comments. I love chatting with y'all. And again, be sure to check out my video on empties. Again, I'm going to post that on Sunday. Normally I would do it on March 1st, but that falls on a Saturday, and I'm definitely going to have a Saturday Bath & Body Works haul that I do every week. So be on the lookout for that on Saturday. Look out for the empties video on Sunday. And then I do have my review of Rainbow Sugar from Goose Creek that I'm releasing on Monday. So lots of good stuff. Still got that Kringle haul coming. Still have Goose Creek's Easter, the Peter Rabbit collab video coming. So lots of stuff coming down the pipeline. Make sure you come back and give me a thumbs up if you like my rotation videos. I really appreciate those. It makes me feel good. I will see you all again tomorrow. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.